welcome to the 5 o'clock news. I'm Sean Luby, and this is Warda.
Tonight we are here to talk about the rising epidemic that is turning everyone into zombies.
That's right, Warda. The plague is spreading rapidly, and everyone seems to be in danger. Let's talk about the disease. The spore comes from a fungus called Ophiocordyceps unilateralis. The spore resembles any other fungal spore. However, the Leviathan virus is a single-stranded RNA retrovirus. We know that the virus causes the zombie because it shares a specific strand of coding with those who are affected. It uses a protein to include itself in the host's DNA.
Today we have two of the most qualified experts on the subject here with us. It's Natalie Johnson, the public health rep, and Rachel Smith, the ER doctor. Thanks for taking time off to talk to us. So first off, what causes the disease?
First, there is a fungus. It is spread through the body through spores, and it is airborne. And then the spores lay dormant inside the human body. It reached the human population through the use of imports and exports of crops. It is believed to have originated in Brazil.
And is that all it takes?
Nope, there's more. There's also an infectious virus spreading as well. It affects the nervous system and destroys the tissue covering the nerve cells. However, in order to become a full zombie, you must first have the fungus. The spores from the fungus recover the exposed nerve cell, thus taking control of the body and causing reanimation.
And what are the symptoms like? Like, how do you know that you or a loved one is infected?
Symptoms include loss of mobility and memory, dissolution, psychosis, coma, desire to eat flesh, and sudden reanimation.
As you can see from these lovely photos, some of the more visible symptoms as the infection progresses include extreme paleness, darkening around the eyes, open wounds, excessive blood staining, and a disturbing bloodthirsty stare.
And how contagious would you say this virus is?
Oh, no. Totally not contagious at all. Nope. Everything will be just fine. You'll be just fine if you use hand sanitizer, you isolate yourself, you shouldn't be spreading it around.
And how do we prevent this disease? What has medical research given us to take safety from this horror?
Currently, there is an experimental vaccine that significantly reduces the risk of infection. However, first I had to do some research in order to develop this drug. I discovered that 619 out of the 650 patients that entered St. Luke's Hospital in the last month contracted the fungus. Out of the initial 650 patients, 180 contracted the virus. However, I have found that with the use of this newly developed vaccine, patients who have not yet contracted the virus were 50% less likely to become infected, with only 88 patients contracting the virus. It appears that patients who were already exposed to the infection and received the vaccine were unable to defend against the virus, transforming into zombies. With these statistics, I predict that over 594,000 people out of the 600,000 residing in Milwaukee have contracted the fungus already. 192,000 have the virus, and 96,000 became infected after receiving the vaccine before viral exposure.
What do we do if someone contracts the virus?
All you need to do is you need to use hand sanitizer, like I said, and get the vaccine. The vaccine will introduce the virus's antibodies to your body, and it will cause it to remember it as a foreign substance, and that way it'll be able to fight it off if you do get infected, which you won't because it's not contagious at all.
Thanks for taking time off to help us prepare for the end of the world. Due to the recent gathering of facts, we are issuing the state of action. A worldwide crisis is at hand. We need every single human being to cooperate. To avoid the airborne spores, stay inside and reduce contact with any crops. Buy canned and prepackaged foods. Do not trust the freshness of the produce. To be clean of the virus, constantly wash your hands and keep away from germs. Avoid human contact as much as possible. If you are infected, please call the number at the bottom of the screen, and we will eradicate the problem immediately. Do not be afraid. Do not be a hero. Do not go searching for zombies for giggles. They are a threat to us and the human race. However, if you encounter a zombie, shoot it in the head. A second shot to the brain, as a precautionary measure, is necessary. As soon as you can, get the vaccine from your nearest Walgreens. This is to help ensure the safety and survival of the human race. We need to stand up against the flesh-eating monstrosities that are plaguing our society. We will not become divided.
Wait, sir, how are you feeling? Please, let me know.